The provincial government says it's working on a plan to send shipments of unused doses of children's pain medication to Ukraine.
When a group approached us to help provide this medication to the war-torn areas of the world, we said we'd work with them.
The children's pain medication imported from Turkey has been mired in controversy since the government announced the purchase more than 2 years ago.
The medication will be sent to us in a number of shipments.
At the time, there was a nationwide shortage of children's Tylenol and Advil. The provincial government agreed to spend $70 million up front on 5 million doses of acetaminophen and ibuprofen from a pharmaceutical company based in Turkey. But not all of the doses were delivered. While Health Canada approved 1.5 million doses, only a fraction of them were used after health officials determined the medication posed a health risk when given to infants. The opposition says it's disrespectful to offload the medication onto any country, especially one that's in a war.
They are already in the fight of their lives, and now we're going to say to the parents, here's, some leftovers that weren't good enough for our kids.
A healthcare and legal expert says it's a good decision to use the medication before it expires. But she says the government needs to be very clear about the concerns raised by healthcare workers.
I think it's important that the government is upfront with the recipient as to the safety concerns that came up. Some of the concerns were around dosing, and so I think it's important for the government to be very upfront about those concerns.
The province has 1.4 million unused doses. The Premier says the medication is needed in Ukraine, and Alberta is in a position to help.
They have children who have fevers and don't have medications, and we have agreements with Ukraine to help them.
In a statement to CBC News, Health Canada says Alberta Health Services has contacted Health Canada about options for the remaining Turkish supply of children's pain medication. An application is currently being assessed. The Premier says discussions are continuing with officials from Ukraine and Health Canada about sending the unused doses. She says the government will provide more information if an agreement is reached. Brian Labby, CBC News, Calgary.